Captain's log. Perplexing pool is nearly done, but that means I gotta go back in there with a stubborn streak so we can clear that place out so we can actually go to the, because the post-game started like an hour ago, and I probably need to actually get along to starting on that. Welcome back to Pikmin 2.
Is it too late for me to also admit I've been coming here so many times, but every time I keep forgetting my floaties?
Aww. You would think that we would have packed those. Like genuinely, that's the thing I don't excuse, is you think that before they left, he would have told the president, now, while we have the blessing of, preparation and patience, there is a lot of water there, so before we leave Hokotate, we should probably, make sure we have floaties. Before I go into the next dungeon, I'm actually going to get this little joyful treasure.
We
going back to this
underwater, my boy.
I mean,
but can I at least,
technically,
can I at least take this time to go say hi and bye to my family? No, you must leave immediately.
Post haste, my boy.
So yeah, they brought back this little treasure thing from Pikmin 1 again, so thankfully with the whistle mechanics and the slightly improved physics of Pikmin 2, it's not as bad. So, there we go. A can of peaches.
Given all that's happened up to this point,
Oranges.
It's like, I mean, give some kudos to Olimar for sticking with the job for as long as he had, even in light of it going into massive debt when it did. But it's also just a matter of, assuming he just decided to put his foot down after they freaking took his ship away.
Every time,
also,
yeah.
That's
after he
interesting.
worked so hard to get it.
Also, that's interesting. Like orange jam. What do you think that would make orange jelly like?
Well,
Marmalade.
I'm looking for the. I'm looking. For
Yep, it was the flavor gate. It was the flavor gate, and this one here. And this one be a bottle opener, but it's the impediment scourge.
Alright, so originally the flavor gate was known as the Gherkin Gate.
Gherkin.
Yep,
Right,
it
'cause
was
it was a Vlasic
bottle
cat.
cap for Vlasic pickles.
Oh.
This cryptid design contains a link between sight and taste that is unknown on Hokotate. According to the psychology of unknown shapes, gazing at this will let you a taste of the unknown.
Aww. And also, oh, there it is.
And the second one is the impediment surge.
The impediment scourge!
Yes.
Yellow Pikmin are infatuated with high places. They seem to love it when I throw them high in the air. Once I
That's
hurled...
the Elamar
Wait,
note.
oh, oops! More shocking than a lightning bolt, faster than a light mote, able to crush rocks in one dash. This device can clear any impediment in one fell swoop.
And finally,
the fortified delicacy.
The fortified delicacy. Loading. A twisted shell whose surface is covered in spikes. The durable housing protects the meal that is said to define deliciousness. In parentheses, where the meal went is known only to Captain Olimar's group.
Aww. Also, as you heard there, they'll still, at the very least, Pikmin will still hum along the Luigi's Mansion theme every now and then.
You mean Tataka song?
No, that's actually the Pikmin theme. You know, but
Oh, well, I was confused.
I learned a
All right.
thing.
I mean, it does sound similar. I'll give you that. It does sound very similar.
So, the first of the two underwater, submerged dungeons, the shower room.
You call them submerged, yet you have more than just blue Pikmin in this place.
Fair. The second one's a little more intense in that category. More
Oh
on that
boy,
later.
howdy, I can't wait.
So, guppies. And more dungeon crawling, as you will. Let's shift over here.
They're baby Wallyops.
You know, it's been a space age since I last took a bath. I could use one right about now.
Well, too bad we
should
only
not
have
mind
showers.
Get on them. Get up and over. Get up and over. Get up and over. And we got fallen rocks to also contend with.
Beat their pants off.
You know, just
Okay,
thinking
then.
on it now, I could just imagine, when it comes to bathing preferences, Sacho would be the one who would pretty much just be taking bubble baths exclusively.
Yeah.
See, you keep calling him...
The
Oh, sorry.
Sacho, yeah.
You keep calling him Sacho, but I keep thinking of it as Choo-Choo. You know, like Choo-Choo.
Choo.
Choo-Choo. He just always
I mean,
wanted to be
I
a
can
train
hear.
conductor, yet he could only afford a car.
But yeah,
That's why I started a freight company.
Yeah, but I can just imagine the president being a bubble bath connoisseur more than anything. And then you got Olimar, who's a little too, who doesn't usually never get enough of the money to buy the premium bubble soap.
I bathe with...
I lowered it up for you.
And then we have
I
Louis.
bathe in... Oh, no. That's one of my least... I don't know if I've already covered this guy or not. This is one of my least favorite enemies in the game. The underground Wally Hop is a little more aggressive than the the cousin up on the surface.
Oddly enough, these are supposedly the normal version of the Wally Hop. The yellow
Really?
Wally Hops
This
are
is-
different.
Right. Like they were more like a advanced type or whatever. But starting with Pikmin 2, they kind of swapped that around and made the more like the irregular ass Wally Hops just a more like they're pretty much like the Galoombas.
That's fair. Alright, come over here.
I believe their names are actually Karibos.
Okay, and go. Oh, why does it take me so long to remember? Okay, there it is. Stun him. Everyone grab him once. There we go.
Beat their ass!
Again, anything that can squash your Pikmin are probably some of the most deadly forces in the game.
Yeah. And yet there's
Like
some
that rock.
and yet there's some people out there who would still want to pet them.
Don't
I don't
pet
know who
Stares
that
at
is.
MB.
What I do?
You know, if you try to pet the frog, it'll jump up and crush your hand.
Worth
And
it.
he'll have a broken hand. You can't pet anything else after
But
that.
Well, I
then
mean,
she
oh,
has a
oh,
flat
oh,
hand.
no,
She could pet
no,
it
no.
with a paper hand.
Well, hold
I
on, no.
pet
Like
anything.
no. Well, hold on, no. Think about it this way: they're amphibians. If you try to pet them, it'll pretty much it'd be like if they were to touch freaking I don't know hot sand.
Or hot
Oh,
stove.
yeah.
Well, then I'll
Right.
just,
That wouldn't
I'll
be
just,
comfortable for
I'll
them.
make my hand moist and then pet them. It's fine.
You can't make your hand amphibious. Also, Aiki, which was this? This was the Merciless Extractor.
Well, hey, hold up. Since we're on the first floor of the dungeon, I'll let my cohorts, Steve, Hype Man, read it off.
Alright, give me a minute.
Thank you.
Though for some reason this treasure was switched up in the European and the Japan version, it was replaced with the Divine Cooking Tool.
Oh.
Wonder
Well,
why.
there's one thing to replace it with, I guess. Alright. Hey, the jellyfish enemies are back.
Can I pet them?
Actually, let me say back. I think they were introduced with this game, weren't they?
Yeah, the jelly floats.
Right.
Alright, so
There are
let's
the
see
lesser and the greater jelly floats, in fact.
I didn't put our nose. Excellent.
Yes, I...
Anyway, for the Merciless Extractor. Squeeze! Squeeze! Had enough? Squeeze! A ruthless savage heart in machine form. No giant fruit can retain its juice in the face of this relentless ringing machine. If you're greedy down to the last drop, this is for you.
Aww. Yeah, the way the jelly... Get over here, Red. The way the jelly floats work is that, they'll try to suck up your Pikmin, and they won't kill them immediately, but if the Pikmin are inside of its belly for too long, they will digest fully.
Really?
I believe so, or at least maybe the red ones. There is a species of them that will actually eat
The
them and doesn't
greater
just trap
spotted
them.
jelly float.
Perhaps.
But these are the
yellow
lesser
Pikmin.
versions.
Yellow Pikmin are your best friend with them, since they can reach up and take them down, as they are with most flying enemies.
So what you're
Hey,
saying
Susan.
is I can still pet it. Excellent.
If you go for like a running leap kind of a pet, then yes.
Excellent.
As long as you don't get, like, sucked up into its gullet.
You know what? I want to do that now, Hype. In Frantic Fanfic, I want to write a story about the one time MB couldn't like pet something and
No!
the tirade
no,
that
there is
followed.
no, it doesn't exist. I can pet it.
It can exist in my head canon.
No!
Yeah, give him about a week or two.
There. Uh-oh! I don't know where it is. Just throw something at it. Okay, that'll work.
Behold, the sneak attack dwarven orange bulbor.
I know. Again, welcome to Dungeons, where the game is not going to hold back nothing. Alright, what do we got here?
Well, first off, I looked it up. Apparently the lesser and the
Mild.
greater spotted jelly floats can kill Pikmin. It's only
Okay.
one Pikmin death per 30 seconds.
Okay, so you have plenty of time to like grab it.
Yeah,
And that was the Sud.
That sounds pretty
Good.
generous.
Yeah. So first we have the Sud generator.
The Sud Generator. Rubsy, dubsy, sudsy, boo. Rubsy, dubsy, sudsy, 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 scrub-a-doo. The more you rub it, the more it bubbles and foams. Don't worry about its purpose, just scrub.
Every one of those words was actually in the pitch.
Yes.
Cute. And what was supposed to be the Energizer, I believe,
No, it was
but,
a durable. It was a Duracell. The durable energy cell. Humanoid history is one big scramble for energy, and this is a colossal fountain of it. Has the change to renewable energy on Hump Date already begun? We machines watch.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, in the original, it was specifically a C battery.
Right, because wasn't the one that you found like way back at the beginning like a double A? Or
I believe so. And this was like the jumbo one. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna break off, and I think we got plenty. So let's just move on to the next floor. So in terms of things that we've been up to as we head into the next floor, we had ourselves an indie partner showcase from Nintendo.
And a partner showcase like alongside it. It was like a freaking doubleheader, which funnily enough, I actually slept through.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly fucking forgot that it happened.
I mean, there was I'll give it credit from what I read up on. There was some pretty decent highlights of it. Like probably one of the biggest ones that we could say on this channel is that of all things, fucking Pizza Tower got put on the Nintendo Switch.
And it's got
Yeah.
a genuine cooking timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Peppino cooking timer.
The perfect merch to make out of a Peppino spaghetti.
I need to wait for a video to come out. I want to see if the timer going off sound is. Oh hey, he had a treasure.
Ooh.
I want to see if the timer going off sound is him screaming like that.
I hope so.
Would be very adorable. All right.
That would be beautiful. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
would
Let's
be
go
the
with
most
that, right?
appropriate thing. But other than that, it's like there was that, and then they shadow dropped another Castlevania collection on us based on the DS stuff this time around.
Yep.
And even comes with a brand new spanking remake of one of the worst Castlevanias ever created, and then suddenly made it to actually something that's really good now.
The mirrored
Yay,
stage.
They had their very own CDI redemption. But
Doesn't
yeah.
matter, speaking.
First, Hype. Tell me about the mirrored stage.
Come rain, wind, or typhoon, this stage will always support the hidden singer deep in your soul. It is a lovely instant dance stage. How about taking one on tour with you, star of rock?
Hey, I like the sound of
Whoa.
that. I like the kind of jib. But
Oh,
but yeah,
actually,
I mean,
another thing I just remembered. Y'all love Capcom bringing out one fighting collection? Well, how about two fighting collections?
Complete
Many
with
fighting
not one,
collections.
but 2 Power Stones!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got both. I'm actually really stoked to see.
Like there's
I
that,
cannot
like
wait.
there's the Capcom vs SNK stuff. Weirdly enough, they only bring in the sequels to both Rival Schools and Star Gladiators, but from what I read up, the collection is primarily based off of games that they developed through the Naomi engine. So I guess that makes some sense. Still weird though.
The Naomi engine is really dang cool.
Yeah, I mean it gave us Monkey Ball
Yes, and Power Stone.
Agreed.
and Power
Agreed.
Stone.
Oh, and then oddly enough, I was astonished that it was only it was shadow dropped, but in the indie whatever partner showcase, it only got a afterthought in the lightning round. Oh no!
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's 8 down.
That's oh boy.
You should
That's
Let's
8.
try- Let's keep the casualties to a minimum, please.
Swarm them. Oh wait.
Uh,
Yeah, be careful. Even in death, with that final fall down, it can it can kill your Pikmin just for
But
the
only
heck
if
of
your
it.
Pikmin is directly beneath it.
Right. Thankfully, if any are clean onto it, they're safe. What was I going to say? I'm astonished this was only shadow dropped and only was barely mentioned in the lightning round afterwards. But they also gave us the Epic Mickey rebrushed demo on Switch and Steam.
Which was nice.
Shell.
Scrumptious shell. Almost said cell.
Oh wait,
Followed immediately
there's more.
by. What the hell is this? Like a can lid?
A Vorpal
The-
Ladder.
Okay. What you got, Hype? Let's see.
So first one for the scrumptious shell. This flavorful item's texture is most agreeable to any life form. Also, my data suggests, do statements like these from a machine without taste buds strike you as odd? I see it
Also,
then
if you're right back, you just gotta pee.
I see
Oh,
then
go
for
ahead.
the Vorpal platter. There we go. This shiny disc sparkles beautifully, but its edge could effortlessly shear through the armor plating of a battlecruiser. It is not true that all grey art is edgy for its time. Buy this landmark piece today, and with care may not be suitable for small children.
Oh dear.
Aww.
Well, at least they're being considerate. They're dotting, they're crossing their T's, dotting their I's.
Where
Well,
are
I'm
I-
a small children. Sad.
We're in a drainage ditch, but thankfully this is a relaxing floor. Like nothing, just a treasure too. But this is meant to be a relaxing, like rebuild your army a bit after all the Wally hops.
That's good.
Man,
does this place reek.
So, Hype, I'm curious. Did you get a chance to try out the Epic Mickey? Did you get a chance to try out the Epic Mickey demo at all yet?
Not yet. I probably will eventually. There's a part of me that's kind of waiting for the full thing to release, and the reason why I'm a bit hesitant is because I think I mentioned it a few times on the channel and outside the channel, but for people that need the briefer, Epic Mickey for me is one of those games where I want to love it based on its premise and some bits of its presentation, but I just find the gameplay kind of boring and underwhelming. But I'm hoping that this remaster that they're releasing is able to fix all that.
I
Yeah.
see we return to find the arboreal frippery.
Which used to look like a different leaf that many people
It was a
confused
green
for
leaf
another
at
different
one
leaf.
point.
It was a green leaf that was not the type. Basically, it was leaf A that people kept thinking was leaf B. So Nintendo had to concede and just give them leaf C instead to just kind of like avoid the confusion altogether.
Also, that was probably the most unique floor in the game, and I loved the look of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, the
So
arboreal
what was the
frippery. Perfect for those who
Yes.
love natural designs in their home. This leaf applique is a bargain. Use it in pieces or cover an entire wall in leafiness. But they only have one.
It'll cover one portion of a wall. With
One
leaf
part
inside.
of your wall.
Well, I will say then, Hype, one thing I'm curious about is supposedly the more I hear about it, apparently they have gone to great lengths to Purple Lamp has apparently gone to great lengths to make the gameplay more engaging, like adding new puzzles and adding new mechanics and things to
It's also faster.
that is true. I mean, you have a dedicated dash button and stuff now.
Okay,
A dash button, and you can also tap on the left stick in order to have Mickey run faster completely.
Yep. We're talking about Epic Mickey. Purple Lamp. The people who. Yeah. Okay. You know.
You
Stupid
know,
Wolverine
the Michael Rat game, that should have been the best thing ever.
It should have been the scariest goddamn thing he's ever done, but
Well, again, fun fact that apparently that concept art was like they drew that concept art knowing full damn well they were never going to actually put that in the game.
how dare
More so,
seriously? Ugh.
hear me out. More so, they drew that concept art basically. They drew that concept art basically to establish the don't go this far, because Disney was like, nah, go as far as you want. And they're like, you mean like this?
Can we go this far then?
Maybe not.
I mean, you
that.
can just call it. I mean, you can just say what it is. It's more like a testing ground to see how far they can get away with it. I think I'll say for what it's worth, what they did get at the in the end isn't bad. I just think they could have definitely pushed a little harder.
Oh, the endless repository.
I mean, I'll still say for what it's worth, we still got a freaking excellent story out of it,
Oh,
regardless.
for sure. I love that story. Go ahead, Hype. The Endless Repository.
Okay, so two things. First off, the sales pitch. No matter how much you eat, this magic container is never empty, so go ahead and have a bite. Captain Olamar and his crony used to use this excuse. They later issue the written apology. Second off, apparently in Europe and Japan, it's actually replaced with something called a permanent container.
Permanent container. Sounds important.
In the European Japanese version, it is a rounder can filled with baby manila clams. Where in the original, in the US version, it was a can of Beach Cliff brand sardines.
Oh, okay. Now
You know,
get out of there.
I just noticed a double dosage of freaking Pikmin torture right there. Some of them got set and like lit a flame, and then they went right in the water when they can't even swim in it.
I love the idea of like, quick, put out the fire!
Kind of reminds me
Oh
of...
no!
Oh no, we can't swim!
Kind of reminds me of Patrick when he's looking for ice cream.
Oh. It's like, ice cream! Did somebody say ice cream? I'm going to... As much as I hate the editing that will usually come afterwards, I do want to do a SpongeBob Jeopardy.
I would be against it.
Let's see, the
Pondering Emblem.
Pondering Emblem. That's it.
Oh, you know, speaking of which, how about that Patrick Star video game?
Oh, after the pitch.
Oh, right, pitch.
One glance and you'll sit for hours trying to decipher the ultimate purpose of this item. Therein lies its value. It is actually a guide to a world of deep thinking.
Oh, new wave, kind of like, spiritual stuff.
It's
But,
actually just a cap of Yoo-Hoo chocolate beverage.
Oh. Well, I mean, to some, maybe, but yeah, so, a physics rolling around Patrick Star game.
It's just GTA, but it's Patrick Star.
And I'm not gonna mince words, I hope a second trailer comes out, because I don't really know enough about this game to really feel strongly about it in any direction.
Like, that first trailer, the trailer we got does feel like it needs a little... We need more.
That felt to me like, speaking of this, that felt to me like, imagine we got a trailer and all the trailer showed was you controlling 64 or whatever, like, little teeny Marios. And that's all you were told. And you're like, what?
Oh, you mean 128 Marios?
128 Marios, like I need to know a bit more about what the game is going to expect.
What is
not just the
going
gameplay.
on here?
Why is this happening?
What were your thoughts on it?
I mean, I'm fairly neutral on it. You know, I think it's interesting that we're getting a new SpongeBob game so soon. I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't handled by Purple Lamp, although I imagine that they were still busy with Epic Mickey by the time this game was in production. I don't recognize the team working on it now. But yeah, you guys basically nailed it with the description. It basically is just a game about... The game is basically just Patrick does whatever, the game, based on, like, some of the codes we've seen.
Again, I still just find it kind of weird that it's called the Patrick Star game, but it's not based on the Patrick Star show.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I figured they would have had, like, some of the redesigns that were from the show. You know, like Patrick with his shirt and SpongeBob with the curl of hair that shouldn't make sense because he's a sponge.
Don't you want to play? Don't you want to play the segment where Patrick literally fell to uncertain doom and had the choice between either a bed of spikes or lollipops?
And then
Pick
he
the
dies from the spike.
Please.
That cracked me up.
Honestly, what I love about that thing is that, like, when Patrick got, like, the list of choices, just, like, he's in peril the whole time, but when he gets the choices, he's like,
That's comedy.
I mean, that is still my favorite quote from the Patrick Star show that I've seen anyway on Shared Online was his, I guess, second run-in with the manta ray. It's like, why do you need this? Reasons? Well, you've convinced me.
Yeah, from what I've heard, that, like, it had a bit of a rough start, but apparently the Patrick show actually does get really good the further you get into it. In fact, like, it was actually the one that introduced that whole, like, you know, Bubble Bass nostalgia crack thing that they
really quick
was
problem.
You need more
Really
Pikmin.
Yep. So this is the first and only time I'm gonna have to come back. I need to bring more blue Pikmin in with
Oh
me.
no!
Wah, wah, wah.
We didn't get the
but that-
frying pan.
But that's why we do this post-com anyway. So it'll save us all the trouble later. Anyway.
Ooh!
But yeah, no, I agree, which is probably better than the SpongeBob show is right now, because from what I've heard, the SpongeBob show, for better and for worse, has kind of just been the nostalgia show right now.
Yeah.
Just any and every callback that can be made, just make it and hope for the best.
It's one of those things where it's like, when I hear people talk about it, it's a matter of, like, it's going for a different type of humor than the original series is going for. And it's like, you know, I'm sure in a vacuum it's still funny for a lot of people, but it's just a matter of it's just not the same type of humor that most people love the show to begin with.
Yeah.
And you can tell that they're absolutely banking a little too hard on, like, just making every single part of the game... stink butt again. Just making every part of the show just crazy or just really
lol random
expressions.
Yeah, lol random, right?
Admittedly, I kind of get the feeling that's due to... Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think it's because most of the staff still working on... Well, currently working on SpongeBob are the people who grew up watching SpongeBob.
Then
Right.
they grew up watching a different show than I did because they're not... I don't think they understand what... I don't think they understand... Unless... Actually, unless it's something where
I
they...
wouldn't be surprised if there was also some mandates involved, so that they kind of have no choice but to just mostly do... Mostly, like, heavily exaggerated expressions all the time, and also just going on nostalgia trips.
Right, I was about to say, also, I just know... I was about to, like, almost feel like I was answering my own question of, oh, wait... What if it's people who watch SpongeBob, but due to the generational gap, it's exclusively the people who grew up with seasons like 4 through 8?
That would be...
Ooh, Sunny tropical
dear.
juice.
That's
Was
rough,
this
buddy.
Sunny D originally?
Nope, it was Snapple. The abstract masterpiece. This is something that machines cannot comprehend. The heart of art, the soul of creativity. If you understand the appeal of this design, your heightened senses are at space pilot level.
Oh, I thought I was going to say, if you can understand this, you're crazy.
If you can understand this, I don't want to talk to you.
You're nuts!
Also, yeah, welcome to this floor. Wake up.
Wake up.
A little makeup.
Sunshine, everybody!
Dweevils with bombs, who knew? I think... Yeah, I'm just going to beat this guy up in the dark where no one will hear him scream.
Oh boy.
Especially because, that's another thing to note, the electric Dweevils are probably among the most deadly in the game. Again, electricity, not fun.
No bueno.
God, what if there was like a mounting mechanic, James, where like I could like jump on this dwarf Bulborb and ride him like a
horsey.
horse and like and tame him?
You know, maybe that's something they can give us for Pikmin 5 in 20 years.
If there were like a
love it.
Louis-based spin-off, I'd imagine you would be controlling Pikmin, you'd be controlling the creatures that you jump onto.
I mean, that could be fair. Like a game following like his ability, his prepotency,
His
or whatever
survival
the word
on the planet while he waits for someone to rescue him.
He
Well,
can mount
quote
them.
unquote, waits.
He can mount them, and then after he's done with them, he can kill them and eat them.
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Okay, let's gotta get rid of this Dweevil.
If you can pet them, though.
Louis not
I mean,
interested in
that could be.
You
That
bet
would
your
be a neat idea, though. I mean, the most you can do in this game, MB, is you can shoot pick carrots into their like zoo cell or whatever, and that way you get to watch how they would react if they were actually Pikmin in front of them. But there is no petting simulation or any like sort of like what do they like besides kill and wanton destruction?
I'm devastated. I'll never.
A
I mean,
Pikmin farming simulator, perhaps.
That actually would be a neat little like idea, considering where Pikmin 4 is going to go with like having different alien species. Or, what would you call them? Like, are they all like explorers? Because they're not all Hokatations. We know that much. Now there's like new like planets and stuff we're learning about by that point.
I mean, the ones you rescue in
Adventurers.
Pikmin 4 have all sorts of different occupations.
Right.
But it'd be cool if there was a behemoth jaw. It'd be cool
Oh
if there
my
was one
God.
dedicated to like, oh, I want to study the animals more. Like, let us learn what makes them like docile and whatnot. Anyway,
Okay,
what
so
is the
before I
behemoth jaw?
get into the description of the behemoth jaw, I had a dream a couple of weeks ago where I was playing Pikmin, but it was like a challenge mode or something, and there was a
Yeah.
variation of the behemoth jaw where it was just a broken jaw,
like
all the
skin
teeth
and that
were
like
misplaced and whatever.
like skin was skin still like attached, or was it just like a shattered like teeth missing crooked like
Yeah,
jaw?
like that.
Oh, I thought you were about to go on a really dark I thought you were about to go to a dark place and be like, oh, this is there was a Pikmin challenge mode where all the treasures were I was constructing a human body again. And when I was done, Louis climbed inside and piloted it like a mech, which was a boss battle.
You know, of
That's
all the
final
things
boss
that
of the game.
of all the things that Pikmin would take inspiration from, Virtual Boy Wario Land of all things,
Any-
fake treasures.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Anyways, the behemoth jaw. Is this part of a previously unknown giant life form? What might the entire beast look like? Let your imagination run wild and create the largest of all living beings in your head.
How cute.
How disturbing.
How quaint.
That too. Alright, yeah, this guy.
It's
But
a
yeah.
duckin'!
But yeah, MB, did you get a chance to look at the indie partner showcase?
I sadly haven't, so I don't have any comments.
No worries.
Well, what have you? Well, be it on Switch or otherwise, what have you been playing lately?
I'll be honest, Cult of the Lamb and not much else.
Oh, that's right. That new like goat one or whatever came out, right? The new expansion.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. You get to have it's technically local co-op only, but I mean, you can, if you have Steam, you can do Steam Play and.
Yeah, or Parsec. That's never stopped us before.
Mm-hmm. But it's fun.
That's good. I should get back into it at some point. I've been like, I'm still trying to beat Mass Effect 3 with Dax, and then I think I'm gonna try and get back into Baldur's Gate 3 at some point with Matt, and then again, all of September's about to rear its head, and all the many games involved in that. A rubber ugly.
Ugly rubber. Ugliness that can destroy all beauty drives deep despair into the heart of the beholder. This hideous item is a must-have for connoisseurs of all things wretched and repellent.
Oh. Well, is the part where I gotta ask you, like, apart from the voice acting stuff, because I know that we're still waiting on a couple lines for that Avatar thing, what have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing a bit more of Tomba, which is funny because at the time of us recording this, we just started recording Tomba for the channel. Let me see. Outside of that, I would say Multiverses, but it's been a few days since I played it, although a lot of that was just more so me helping out with housework that's been keeping me busy from it. And, I also, right before we started recording today, I introduced Logan to an interesting, like, browser-based game called Frantic Fanfics.
Look at the size of that cow!
It's a very silly, like, writing Mad Libs thing. So this guy is a neat little mechanic, and probably the only thing that, like, dedicates itself to the fact of having two captains. I forget what his thing's called, but basically
Ranging Bloister.
it seems to be drawn to the antenna of whoever's the active captain. So you need to use this to your advantage to basically try and lure it away so that its butt is exposed.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't let it eat your
Careful, he's
guys.
about to slurp up your Pikmin.
Also, it sounds like a cow, and you just let it eat how many? Oh, 4.
Yeah, just
But
four,
it
but it was
got
a purple
purple!
once, though. It's dead.
And now it's foaming at the mouth and can't even take back its corpse.
You can take its little plant
Stamen.
bulb zumbini thing, but hey, we also got a
Zumbini.
speed. I don't know. I'm missing the zumbini noses.
Perfect. You know what I ship was missing? A subwoofer.
How odd! The gooey creature really knew how to get down with the funk. It appears to be
How to get
coated in
jiggy with it.
slime. Are you sure you want to collect this? Absolutely sure.
I'm a hoarder.
Dis-
Yes.
Disgraceful. You'll just throw about anything in my hold. It would be nice if you cleaned occasionally.
This isn't a pleasure cruise, after all.
I would love to if you. I would love to, but if you had a working shower.
It's been 3 weeks.
I mean,
Space travel is no luxury cruise,
we're in the shower room for a reason, Olimar.
said the president, who
For
was older
cold
than for
hard
some
cash.
Anywho.
Oh, and maybe Louis.
So, this is actually a very nice upgrade for the game, kind of acquired later in the game. I probably would have gone for this sooner had I known how useful it was. The amplified
amplifier.
before the pitch. Basically, what this is going to allow us to do is now the circle in which my whistle, basically the range at which it can reach, is about to become a little bit bigger now to, enhance how many Pikmin's attention I can get a hold of at once.
And nothing's more sweeter than being able to whistle for more Pikmin than usual.
The Mega Tweeter.
Aw.
Elon Musk's arch nemesis.
Yep. A very popular item, especially in Brazil.
Your
Oh,
voice
God damn
is
it.
weak. It does not carry. No one notices
Also,
you. If
Also,
this
you
is
have a
true-
condol.
Okay.
Bad.
Oh, if this is true, then this item is for you. Starting today, you are a gym teacher. You will never be
What?
ignored again.
Aww.
How
And I want to hear hype.
heartwarming.
And I want to hear hype. And I want to hear Type tell me about the treasure I gotta go back and grab.
Oh, Devil Dame, hang on.
So in a second, don't worry, I still gotta go back and grab it. As soon as I drop off here and restock on Pikmin.
What floor was it again?
I
It's
actually
the
forget.
broken cooking master, right?
Here it is. In fact, I actually got lucky and it actually spawned outside of that little, watering jug. Even when I brought all of these blue Pikmin. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, go ahead and just read the pitch now.
You see, that's too lucky for real life.
Behold the heavenly sparkle of this, one of the 3 sacred treasures of Samadush. Now you can own the artifact of endless food and drink. Of course, to a tongueless machine such as me, this is all completely meaningless.
In fact, it's probably not even real.
It's a figment of my imagination.
Shh, don't tell him that.
So the thing that I just saw Dax share, which I thought was very funny, it was shared by Sonic Channel today, on YouTube, basically talking about, like, you know, one thing we can say that Tails is very positive about is he can find the good in any situation, such as saying, "I guess all's well that ends well, right?" As the city is in ruins, perfect chaos. It's like, yeah.
You'd be surprised how quickly... Here we go.
Good.
That being said, you'd be surprised how quickly Station Square cleaned themselves up after that disaster. Literally a year in, and they were able to give Tails a yellow Chaos Emerald for all the trouble.
That is true for saving the city. That was very nice of them.
You
Yeah, why do you look at me with such scornful expression?
You're the best.
I am an expensive machine. So basically, because of the placement of this entrance, only blue Pikmin can reach this point. There's no way I could have brought any other Pikmin over here safely.
You can't bring yellows, you can't bring reds, you can't bring whites, and you can't bring purples. What does that mean? You have to face everything with just blues.
Blue. So we'll be cautious. Go ahead, James.
You pretty much took the words out of my mouth. Pretty much, welcome to hell.
Welcome to the Submerged Castle!
Do you mean welcome
Yay.
back? I mean, what?
This stage is infamous for many reasons, MB, some that you will learn. For us, we already know. I'm not going to spoil it just yet for the people who already are clearly aware of this. All you need to know is that you're going to be hearing a very gloomy sound in this area.
Is it beetles?
And no, not beetles at all, I'm afraid. Break it. Oh dear, oh dear. Extinguish, extinguish, extinguish. There it goes. All you gotta know is that I don't have to talk about for now. Actually, the thing that's inside this castle with us, because we are not alone, apart from this, if this guy in front of us was not already apparent, we don't have to actually worry if you're fast enough. It's on a timer on every floor. The longer you're in that floor, the greater the chance you'll encounter said other being. So I'm just gonna go about my days, finding and clearing a nice path.
After 5 minutes.
Ah, okay. So yeah, for now we're gonna just break everything I can. Go.
And hilariously, most of the treasures down here are very low value.
Well, yeah, because part of the idea of what's going on here is that we're going to be putting ourselves in a situation... I can take it! Is that we're going to be putting ourselves in a situation where we may just have to run, if need be.
Run,
That'd be the smartest
you'll
option, actually.
done.
Aye.
Anyways, the bug bait!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's you.
I'm trying to pull it up. Give me a minute.
Oh, oops.
No worries, no rush.
sorry.
No rush.
Curse this old fangled internet
We
machinery.
got like 4 minutes left before the thing shows up.
We'll be fine. Don't worry. You're
Worries
doing
immensely.
fine. Thank goodness. Got that one.
There it is. Submerged Castle.
I just love the spooky music down here.
Yeah. So we got 2 treasures so far. We got whatever that first one was that I already forgot the name
The
of.
bug bait.
Bug
and
bait
the
and the Diet Doomer.
Okay, so let
Boom!
me see. Diet Doomer. Alas, we machines know nothing of eating. The ultimate pleasure. If only I had a mouth.
And the Diet Doomer.
The bug bait.
Oh, bug bait. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this particular item. I want to sell it with all possible speed. Bargain price activate. Please, buy this quickly now.
Okay.
Oh, and also,
Nobody likes
and also
wafer
no.
cookies. Oh,
Oh, and also no, because of the inherent mechanic of this level, almost every floor is going to have a eject back to the surface area.
the
your
Bob
convenience.
Cushion cake.
Yeah, tell me about that.
The pastry
thingy.
wheel.
The pastry wheel. Yeah.
This is perfect for the kiddies. A small web-formed ring of sugar. Go on, gobble down.
So I've
I
seen
did.
Bob Cushion cake for sale, but I've never had it.
Really, it kind of reminded me a little bit of bunt cake.
Kinda. I just thought it looked like a, I don't know, like a wood log.
That's fair. All right, so I'm gonna. Oh, hello.
This is probably
Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing.
This is probably one of the more dangerous floors in my area.
Yep, which is
I
why I'm
believe
going
in
to
you.
which is why I'm going to make sure our exit route is secured first and foremost.
You can doot.
We believe.
So yeah, basically this floor we gotta split up and go separate ways, and I'm gonna do my best to you know, just be nice and efficient.
Yeah.
So while I'm going through this area, without spoiling what's going to, you know, inevitably happen, Icky and James, I guess, is the ones who has played this. What were your blind thoughts and reactions like experiencing this area?
I'll strictly leave that to Iki because I don't think I've even touched this level in Pikmin 2.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't fully beat it yet.
Fair enough. How about you, Icky, then?
My first time, I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. The second time around, I came across a glitch where the thing got stuck on a pillar and started just going around in circles.
Oh! Well, that's pretty neat.
It was really funny to watch.
So he was doing the EGAT shuffle from Luigi's Mansion 3.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
But the third time around, what was it? I was able to take care of the floor so fast that I didn't encounter it once.
Wow. Okay.
I know my Dandori, baby!
Yeah, as long as you're quick enough, you got it.
Speaking of which, would you believe these guys had a sick enough sense of humor to bring this whole thing, like this whole gimmick, back for Pikmin 4?
Yeah. Right away, too. I think it's like one of the first ones you can actually experience that areas, too.
The comfort cookie!
A Yoshi cookie.
With this, your legs will not fall asleep even when you sit with your feet tucked beneath you. The sugary material of this cushion infuses your whole body with warmth and comfort.
And the confection hula hoop.
The confection hoop. Kind of looks like a pineapple ring, but no, it's just more Baumkuchen.
Aw, okay.
This sugary delight has even a machine like me wishing to partake in its deliciousness. What a sweet-looking circlet.
Cute.
Good luck, Polymar. I have total confidence in you.
Genuinely, I see this as a strategy, which is I'm going to leave Sacho over there so that in case we need to make a hasty retreat, I can have him, you know, access the exit hatch without me needing to bring the Pikmin over.
Very smart
That's
idea.
Intelligent.
No.
Just
Stay
in the
down.
rare event you know who suddenly shows up and blocks our
Beetle?
path.
No, not Beetle.
It's a bug. It's kind of like a beetle, but it has balloons.
It's more like
Balloon beetle?
a big smelly jerk.
You'll see, because I think I've taken a little bit too long to go through this area, because the treasure I want is all the way back here in this pipe.
In the sewers.
Which actually, at the very least, this dusty, rusty sewer pipe can actually be a nice little retreat.
It's a safe area.
So, alright, grab as much as we can.
It's a
And
good
here
thing
it
that
goes.
it's a good thing that the Pikmin don't have a sense of smell in and of themselves.
I thought you were about to say it's a good thing the Pikmin do not have a sense of fear.
Oh.
No, they kind of do. It just depends on if they get spooked by those egg
My
parasites.
tights.
Oh, that is
Right.
true. Alright. So, I'm gonna have him chill over here. Get the position, because I think it's about to happen. Okay.
This is
Okay,
more
I'm
cardio
over
than I've done
here.
This is more cardio than I've done in a year.
Wait, that was the Mario voice. I meant to do the wheezy old man voice.
Nah.
No,
Also,
I just
be
sound
careful
like
of
this,
those
because
asshole weevils up there.
That's what the
Yeah,
blizzard
those-
sounds like.
Because they don't activate until you pass by them, specifically with this thing in tow.
But thankfully, I had them distracted, and with that corpse, they'll be able to play with that for a while.
Play with the corpse, boys. Oh.
Come
Yes,
on.
go play with the
donut.
corpse.
Fun fact: this isn't even my favorite kind of donut. I
My
prefer
favorite kind of
the
donut
chocolate
is
glaze?
strawberry.
nah. I prefer maple donuts.
I mean, I can go with either or.
Alright, we made it. We got all three treasures.
Whew.
Yay, twice a
That's
The
sucker.
week.
chocolate cushion. A sweet
Oh.
tooth stream. Is this real, or am I dreaming? By a teeth,
Switch.
I'd be nibbling with vigor.
And we are out.
Woo!
Why?
Good show, my boy. Doodle-doo.
Oh my gosh. We're still starting. We got a few. We got a few more floors ahead of us because this thing that has been a constant looming presence exists in this place. Literally from the start, like for every single floor, you are not safe. So we're just gonna knock down this wall because I would like to have some more permanent Pikmin, if you please.
It's just slowly rolling down the road.
Look, or oh look, some Bulbmen.
Some bold babies.
However, now I'm gonna have to do something a little bit risky because I don't have yellow Pikmin.
Them?
Oh, hold on, you got Bulbman.
Oh, that's right,
at the conductors.
Doy, you're right. Yes. Well, first, attack your own kind in a cruel display of violence.
Huh?
But yes, you're completely right. I completely forgot. The Bulbmen are immune to electricity.
They're immune to everything, in fact. You know, except for death.
Yeah, death is the only thing they're not immune to.
Yeah, but it's not like they know.
They're not immune to death, and they're not immune to ravenous hunger.
Remarkably, we will find a Pikmin in Pikmin 4 that is immune to death.
Oh?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Kind of.
Okay, so as always, let's secure our exit. Because you do not want to be worrying about that.
Yeah,
you want to make
open
sure
the way
that
out.
you take care of everything on each floor as fast and efficiently as possible. Because again, you only have 5 minutes until it shows up.
Right, consider this the time trial dungeon.
Yeah.
And it's
Before
not
we
even a
had
very
the-
long dungeon either. It's only got 5 sub-level.
Actually, no, the thing about it, no, you know what I call this? I'd call this the Pizza Tower dungeon.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what? I could see that actually.
And then,
right.
and then once it's pizza time, then you're fucked.
You'll know when it's pizza time. Oh, you'll know. Because someone needs to make the dough.
Someone's. Oh my god, that actually makes way too much sense.
Oh,
Okay, but yeah, more than
stupid
that.
withering blowhog bastard out there.
Do.
I am actually fine. I am actually like so. Oh no.
I love that
bit of a
delay
delay there.
there. Oh god.
Yeah, no.
You see, when it fades to black, I'm always worried.
Yeah, that exact feeling that he's having, I had the entire time. The succulent mattress. Go ahead, Hype. Sorry about that.
Sweet to the taste and touch. Sleep on this magical mattress and dream of a land of sweets.
Aww.
It's a vast, swirling wonderland of sparkling white pleasure.
Okay, we lost about 2. We're good.
Well, at least we didn't lose any Bulbman. That'd be more important in this case.
Oh, lost another one, I think. Just one more. Okay.
Just another blue.
Knock him over. Let's go for it. Again, with all the electricity traps in here alone.
Also, I forget, are there any treasures in this dungeon that you have to dig up?
Yes.
There are, I believe.
Yeah, because I
Unless
did notice you
you're
passed...
lucky and they don't spawn under.
Right, because I did notice you you glossed over a white candy pop out earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But it looks like actually one of them is inside the red blowhog here. Get away from that!
Get away from that thing! Oh, no.
Uh-oh, and there's actually another beetle I didn't even notice. I gotta be careful. That thing can make a
there's a
circuit
beetle.
connection.
Also,
There you
I
go,
think it's
Envy.
important to note that even if you try and bring in any other kind of Pikmin that isn't blue into the dungeon, you're guaranteed to spawn in that little puddle of water beneath you.
Oh, okay. No!
No,
Give
that's
that
ours.
back.
Give it back.
Hey, that's
Okay.
my hat. Get back.
Okay, just...
What?
Ah.
No way!
Okay, so I'm getting a little bit panicky here because things are getting a little bit crazy. Just knock the thing. Oh!
Jesus
That's
Christ!
a lot of Pikmin that you just lost.
Was that a
We still
yellow
have plenty
evil?
That was a yellow dweevil, but we still have plenty to carry these treasures because, as mentioned, thankfully these treasures are very lightweight. Not too
How
many
many
heavy
Pikmin
ones.
did we have up until they got fried?
I think 90.
Like,
Sounds
yeah,
about-
That would have been a. I'm sorry, buddy. That would have been a reset for me.
same here.
I'm the optimistic one, so we're gonna push forward in
Yeah,
spite
you're-
of any offense.
The optimistic one, and also, yeah, optimistic. More like literally do it by any means, even if it means losing all of your fucking platoon.
Economically
Nothing will stop me.
irresponsible this Logan is.
Nothing will stop me in my quest for treasure.
Nothing!
I mean, what if you were also the type that names every one of their Pikmin?
I ain't got time for that.
I'm being called out? How dare you?
That you name all the Pikmin. There we go.
Yes.
Another lid.
And
Talk
This one
Tarai?
being the amazingly named Activity Arouser. In the
Go ahead.
original, it was a Wilson tennis ball.
This this design will make
Esoteric?
it'll want to make viewers get up and move for no apparent reason. It's perfect for people
Remember,
who want to diet but can never seem to get started.
Remember, Hype,
And the compelling
esoteric
cookie.
means delicious.
And I'm gonna get some whites. And before I have him read the other cushion, because I have a feeling as I wait to pluck these guys.
Uh-oh!
Here he comes!
Hello?
Behold,
The Water Wraith.
this is an entity that MB cannot pet in its current condition.
Oh,
I can see with my optical receptors, but my sensors cannot detect it. It's some sort of like actual like ethereal entity. Its physical form anchored in another dimension. Like literally, no Pikmin can be tossed at this thing right now. And as you notice, it does not come unarmed. It carries with it massive stone rollers. Literally, behold, we are now the ghost, and this is the Pac-Man with the power pellet.
Well, fuck.
And it's got its own theme music.
So thankfully, it looks like it's not even it hasn't noticed me. It looks like it's focusing more on Sacha right now.
So keep a very close eye on this thing. Because it will notice whichever captain you're currently using, and it will start chasing you. And when it starts
What the-
chasing you,
oh.
it will not stop.
And yeah, any Pikmin it runs over, they're dead. But thankfully, I have collected every treasure. So sorry, continue Hype with the compelling cookie.
Is your palate conservative or adventuresome? Either way, this taste will ravish your mouth. For those who savor flavor, this new delicacy will have you questioning your idea of taste.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So, Hype, what are your thoughts on this spooky being?
Hello, it's me, the Water Wraith.
I just thought that this adventure was going a little bit too smoothly.
And I'm gonna mess it up. I forget, was it you or James
that-
that found that piece of fan art?
I think it was me. Also, that thing ate some blue. But I think it was James or someone who found it. Of someone who drew the water wraith. Oh dear. As
Why
a,
did you do that?
Just like the red guy on two stone
Yes.
rollers.
And it was great. There we go.
That thing's gonna explode.
Get away from there, Boldman.
So yeah,
Goodbye,
this
goodbye,
floor is
Bobby.
also covered head to toe with fucking explosives and deathly things. But then again, that's all floors in this dungeon.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Also, if I remember right, it was in that pillar, it was in that room with the pillar where the water wraith got stuck.
Ah.
And it was really
Oh.
funny to watch.
That's handy. I'm gonna do a quick... no, I'm just gonna do one area of this place at a time. Again, at the very least, most of these dungeons, if you're smart about it, most of them are... What the hell?
I think
Get
they're
back
following.
here.
Yeah, they're following the president.
Whatever. For the most part, some of these areas are designed to... Okay, we outran it. Most of them are designed... dang it. Most of them
Jesus
are designed...
Christ.
It ate
Boldman.
its own
Oh.
babies!
Well, shit.
That's cruel. Kill
Actually,
it, babies.
You know,
It's a cannibal!
you want to know what's fucked up? I think they've been confirmed that Boldman R&D cannibals.
I mean, I could see it. When
Because
they're panicking for food.
you may have noticed that usually when we're like up in the above ground or whatever, you never usually see like Bulbman larvae. It's because
No,
for some
yeah.
reason like other Bulborbs will actually consider them as prey.
I blamed the little leaves on their head.
Which is
Okay,
weird
you-
when you see,
Not Bulbman, freaking larva.
Oh, the larva.
you know, like
Yeah.
the Queen Bulbman's babies.
Oh,
Queen
I
Bulblax.
guess because they're so small,
Yes.
they like. Interesting. That is interesting then. Okay.
It's only why you see, like... you know what? It's kind of why... I think it's...
Bulborbs are too stupid to realize that dwarf Bulborbs aren't their real babies.
They probably smell it.
It's a cruel world we're in right now. But anyway,
Maybe
Yeah.
bread bugs are just, like, universally unappealing in taste.
but yeah,
Maybe.
the idea of the water wraith, like, this level became infamous to many people playing this game for the first time. Well, especially this floor, because like, look at all this crap. But this area became like very infamous for people seeing like the sudden like eerie, like, looming presence that you could not quite escape. Ooh, a AAA battery. Or AA.
Proton AA. And yes,
Has to do with
and I think it's actually a AAA battery.
Yeah, I would say it looked small to be that, but continue. Go,
Nope, it's just
what
AA.
is it?
Anyways, some enigmatic energy unknown to Hogatate is trapped inside. Who couldn't use more energy?
Aw,
I assume that was also a Duracell battery in the original.
my lord.
Though
I remember when you guys used to be a benefit to me.
In Japan, it was known as the Proton X. It was known.
Okay.
It was also a national high-top brand battery.
Fair enough. Just
Now that I think about it, if that was that's supposed to be a AA battery. What was the battery we encountered the first time?
Let me
Like,
find
was
it.
that like the one you find, like the very first one you find, like way back in the beginning of the game? Is that even a AA battery, or is that supposed to be something completely different?
It's a D battery.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, let me just find any other bomb. Yep, there's another one. I had a feeling.
Alive.
It just don't
And
stop.
there's the third one.
Oh, a shiny stink beetle too.
Aw.
Beetle.
I'll worry about it later.
It's the most
Now
precious of beetles. That's the one we want to pet.
It's like
Oh,
finding
that's
a
right.
shiny Pokemon in
Actually, no, good point. We actually want that thing because that actually does not house nectar. This thing houses treasure.
Treasure of the floor.
Yeah, freaking buried treasure.
So, yes, just enough.
You
All right,
mean
get
beetle
going.
treasure?
Alright, there we go. That's the exit cleared. We're ready to go there. Let's just get this treasure and just get the hell out of here. Tuna salad spread.
Gross.
I like tuna salad.
I don't care for tuna.
I don't like.
What
that.
about
Actually, I don't like.
what
tuna.
about oh, thank goodness it was the white the white Pikmin. That's right. Because I forgot. Again, this level is mean in that again, some traps will like as we discussed, some traps will trigger if you have just your Pikmin. Some traps will trigger if the Pikmin are specifically carrying an item past that area. It's mean. Anywho'sin, before we get to those ones,
Uh-oh!
he's arrived.
Just in time for us to collect the Pale Passion.
Oh,
You
my
probably
chocolate
noticed how we were
truffles.
taking his chocolate. It was like.
I had dibs. Okay, he's over there.
There he is.
Anyways, the Pale Passion. This will save
Actually,
our
wait
level
a
stage.
minute, Iki, I just realized. You know what it is? No. He dropped right down the moment you did that. Chocolate? Chocolate?
Thankfully, it looks like I'm gonna get around that same pillar that Icky was talking about.
Anyways, the Pale Passion. This will save our level stage. Yes, it is a romance-filled addition to a Sweet Tooth series. The Sweet Aura will track just about anyway. Now get the hell out of there!
And drone supplies.
The drone supplies! Now that we're on our way to the next floor, we can be a little bit safer about this. This food pack makes you want to throw all dietary restrictions out the window and take a bite.
Huh.
In the European version, however, it was a pack of Haribo gummy bears.
Oh, I like
Huh.
Haribo.
Though in the original
that-
US version, it was, deviled ham spread?
Deviled ham spread.
Yes, deviled ham brand.
Anyway.
The Underwood brand, I mean.
Why would you call it a drone then?
A drone supplies.
Right,
I
that would
don't-
make more sense for like a bag of gummy bears because you literally have drones in them.
Yeah.
I don't
Here's
know.
the big.
Why do they call the apple an insect condo?
I don't know. Oh,
Because-
because worms can live inside.
Yeah,
It.
worms can get inside
But
apples.
that's an insult. Well, actually, no. There's also the Skippy peanut butter called the nutrient silo.
Yeah, I don't know. They did it. Why?
It's a massive
why of all-
receptacle. Anyways,
Why
we
of-
got a purple
don't-
flower.
Why do feet smell when they don't have a nose?
Oh.
And why of all things did Scuttle call the fork a dingle hopper?
Because it hoppers your dingles.
I don't want it to do any of those.
Well, too
Anyway,
bad. It's
this-
what you
Why
get.
do they call them thingamabobs?
Anyway, this is very big, important news, and they're gonna basically repeat this exact same thing in Pikmin 4. Heads up.
Yes, they will.
These purple Pikmin are actually about to become very useful in,
They're gonna be
in defending ourselves.
They're gonna be the saviors of the day.
Alright, gather up. You guys don't need it, stupid Bulbman. Damn it.
But they want it. Just let them
Yeah,
have
but-
their
yeah, but-
snack.
But I can't. But I can't bring you guys out with me, so it's a waste. Anyway.
Why are we supposed to
get food now that you killed her mom?
You know what? You know what? You're right. I've been too mean to you guys.
You have?
Oh God, Logan,
Go
serious?
enjoy.
Are you
Okay.
seriously?
Oh no! Oh yes!
Oh, he got the hell out of there. Okay, come on.
Anyways,
Oh no, not
now
yet.
that we have purple
Aw.
Pikmin, it's time to tear this guy a new asshole.
Basically, the
For
ground
whatever
pounded
reason.
shake.
For
Yeah,
whatever
whatever
reason, he is pissed terrified of purple Pikmin.
It seems to be
Specifically, the
something to-
noise they make whenever they hit the ground.
Like, it's
Oh.
it's the tremors that they cause.
Yeah, I was like something about that. Like seems to almost like anchor it back in our dimension. So all you gotta do is make it hit the ground somewhere near it. Oh boy.
I guess
Aim.
it's like whenever someone does like a cannonball, the pool causes the biggest
There it is.
splash.
And fortunately, we may not be able to do enough damage to kill it just yet, but it's not even really the rate that I'm most worried about. Come on.
You're not gonna
There we
win.
go.
Got him.
Oh my god! Oh my
Oh,
god!
wait, he's running away!
Because, yeah, now this poor little sucker's got nothing that can harm my Pikmin. So now it's time to get a little revenge.
Can I
Looks like a
pet him?
Tom's
gyrating,
about.
transparent pickle ghost.
There we go.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
Can
god,
I
oh my god,
pet
oh my
him
god.
now?
If you
Oh,
want it.
there it goes. Sheesh, that's a little bit. Yeah, not, so yeah, so provided you have a seismic gravitational pull or whatever, you can pet the water wraith.
Away! I gotta get out of here!
I think I like the music it plays in Pikmin 4 a bit better, where it's almost like this ding 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 ding. I think it wasn't it like
It's
some
like
more
this panicky little like
little
tinny
piano
possum
key thing.
mix.
That's why I heard anyway.
I just like
Yeah.
whenever the music goes doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, whenever he tries flinging them off.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, in this state, he cannot do any harm.
Nope.
He can knock you over, but it won't hurt you.
He deserves this. There you go.
They're scaring the ever-living shit out of us.
And dead.
Oh.
Kaboom.
Well done.
Ah, we got the red megaphone. Morty's gonna love this.
Hey, what did that guy say? I don't know, but he's got a megaphone. The wraith completely vanished. But what the heck was it?
I guess we'll never know.
Surface object scans indicate the presence of a bright red component.
A bright red.
A bright red.
Is it fun?
And
Red
there we
red.
go.
A bright red thing.
And with I also heard about a bright red thing in the mail. I can't do an Alan impression right now, but it's there. I know it's somewhere.
Much like the color of my own flesh and blood.
This homeless man would not leave, so I'm spraying him with dirty brown water. Anywho, with that, our Submerged Castle trip is finally at an end.
How does that
Hype, please
Oh.
take us home with the primo treasure, the professional noisemaker.
Possibly the best upgrade in the game.
No easier than a spaceship. This wonderful item will make your miserable life 120% more exciting.
But how?
My life's miserable. I want to get better. Anyway, the
I want
processing
cool vibes.
is what it does. I refitted both objects into a placaphone.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, and at the very least, they gave this to you, like, earlier enough in the game where it could be useful. Basically, as opposed to having to now, like, pluck Pikmin the old-fashioned way, if I ever need to, with how many I have in reserves, I can
give
just
them
whistle,
a mighty doot.
and that'll get him into high gear. Goodbye, Bulbman.
Wait! Take us with you!
It's hell out here!
Gavin, please.
And ta-da.
I'm sorry, fellas, but until you take care of your ravenish hunger pangs, we can't take you with us.
Trust me, we already got enough with Louis.
How was that dolt doing anyway?
I don't care. I mean, I have to because it's part of the story, but it doesn't mean I have to do it right away.
Cut to him acting like a caveman.
Unga bunga.
Bunga unga.
Funga unga. I don't know about that. but
Bunga.
Hunka,
Alright.
hunka.
I believe after a nice, promising day of looking for nectar and anything I can find, the Perplexing pool is now 100% complete.
Yahoo!
Wait.
Yippee!
Get back
that's
to
all
me.
that's. So that said, what all do we have left, Logan?
Again, I feel like because we triggered the ending cutscene, President's head can't keep sticking out of the dome as well. Oh dear. Goodbye. But,
I'm surrounded by big heads.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll remember you all in therapy.
I believe because I accidentally triggered the ending cinematic when I was still in the,
When you were in the Awakening Wood.
The Awakening Wood. I think there is still at least one more dungeon there I gotta clear out. Hey, look at all these.
I think you've cleared out the Awakening Wood.
I don't think I went to the Bulblax cave yet.
No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did we? Well, hold on. Is that where we encounter? Like, what's the big thing we encounter there?
The Bulblax, I thought.
Yeah, the Empress.
Oh, little Holomar's honey.
Olimar, you've worked so hard. Your special bonus arrived today. This is the first, right? I bought the kids a few nice things that they've been wanting. They were so happy, and so was I.
Yeah, more on that and why Olamar's wife may not be the
patron saint that she portrays herself to.
His family are a bunch of leeches.
Blame Hokatations. Hokatations all seem to be very, like, money, like, ambitious. Oh, yeah, Bulblax
Oh, we
Kingdom
did do the Bulblax Kingdom.
Alright, let's go there.
Oh,
and then
son
we'll
of a
wrap
bitch.
that up. Alright.
Now that I think about it, I think the primary thing you fight there is the Emperor Bulblax, and we haven't even met him yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been telling you the whole time. I feel like
Okay,
that
well, I misremembered, mister.
all good. But yeah,
We did fight the Empress and her many children.
several times over. But yeah, so we just need to go over to that lower right area, and we'll just bring ourselves a hearty pack of them. And I don't want to deal with this stupid log, so let's just chuck you up there.
The log isn't that difficult to traverse.
Oh gosh, dang it!
Sorry, Olimar, we're just too fat.
No,
I love the sense of
You're just big of bone.
I love the tone of resignation.
No, that's bullshit. I'm just fat.
We're just plants. We
Listen,
got bones. We got
listen,
plant cells.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's mostly fat. I love the sense of resignation in your voice there. Jace was like, oh, it's no use, Olimar. We've been down this road before.
Listen, he's a realist.
Yeah. All right, Pikmin. Even though I probably shouldn't be bringing blues with me, I'm gonna do it anyway. Away!
They're going to die.
We might just be mindless plant people, but we have brains.
Be considerate for once.
Just don't bullshit us. And we won't
just-
bullshit you.
Listen, imagine how much of our kind you've already killed.
We're really not even we're past the point of negotiations. This is a hostage situation. I mean, we outnumber you 100 to 2. What are you gonna do about it? Anyway,
shit. Sit there and do nothing? Yeah, sit down and do nothing. You're right.
Oh, come on!
Stun him! We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Stun him! Put him down!
Jeez, four purples already. Damn. And 3 whites.
Manageable numbers. We'll be okay.
Logan.
What? Logan.
Yes, I'm checking. Yes, manageable numbers.
Logan, you get a D- for your Pikmin preservation skills.
So this area is going to be interesting in that every floor is going to be dedicated to at least one type of the Bulblax Kingdom, with only, I believe, 1 treasure a piece per floor.
Bulb orbs, you mean?
Also, you get a really cool regal.
And part board.
Fair enough. Also, you get a cool regal sounding tune while you're down here.
Well, it is a kingdom after all.
Aha, the
The
lucky
crystal
clover. Oh yeah, a lot of regal jewelry here as well. Go ahead, Icky.
Oh, an emerald in the shape of a 4-leaf plant. Its vivid green hue soothes the soul and calls forth joy. Order yours today.
Fair enough. Alright, sub-level 2. Let's just keep it rolling. We are now facing against the... Oh, not just bulbs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
there's
also have
spiders
weevils.
too.
Alright, fine.
Spiders!
Well...
You know, you can just let the red Pikmin play around.
I mean, that's true. I mean, honestly, yeah, I guess, because nothing can hurt them around here. But, while we deal with this and another treasure over there, Icky, what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
I've been replaying Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX.
Oh? How's that?
It's good. I'm
Nice.
just doing a lot of post-game stuff now.
Okay. Going after freaking Ninetales already? Or
That's
Rayquaza,
already been
whatever that
taken
one-
care of.
Or was it Rayquaza I'm thinking of? That's like the post-game one.
No, there are a lot of post-game bosses. Like,
Oh, I remember one of my favorites being...
Rayquaza
Go
is
ahead.
considered the final boss.
I remember Lugia being... It was either Lugia or the one where you're fighting all 3 of the legendary birds at once being interesting.
You don't fight all 3 birds at once.
You don't?
No, not this game.
Oh, maybe they show up to summon Lugia, but I remember like I had to at
They
least like
show up
fight.
to give you the clear wing in post-game. Like,
Gotcha.
no, not the clear wing.
Silver Ring?
No, the means in which to reach the silver trench.
Mm.
Oh, fair
The
enough.
clear wing is related to Ho.
I thought it was the rainbow. Wait, am I confused?
No. You got the clear wing from a Spinda, and then you have to take it to Entei, Raikou, and Suicune to turn it
Oh, right.
from
You're talking about
clear
Mystery
wing
Dungeon. My brain is thinking.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
to the red wing to the sun wing, I think.
Hey,
and
a
then
sapphire.
finally the rainbow wing.
A
The
tear stone. Oh, there you go. Tear.
Is that the
what-
Hope Diamond?
Tell me about the tear stone hype.
Like a forlorn heart during the rainy season, this sapphire is lovely, but tinged with sadness.
Aww,
It's like a tear.
that makes me sad. Oh, hey, more of you guys. Get down.
More hotheads.
Yeah, we'll set them straight.
And I
So, Wendy, have you played any of the Mystery Dungeon games?
Me?
Have you played any? Yes.
No. I have only played Soul Silver and Legends Arceus.
They're pretty fun. I recommend the Mystery Dungeon series. They're apparently they didn't even start off as Pokemon games, but I think Pokemon's been my favorite like variant of the Mystery Dungeon franchise.
Well, no, the Mystery Dungeon games are more than just Pokemon. Like, I know there's Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon.
Oh.
And then there's also, like, Shiren the Wanderer, which is probably the most notable, like, variant that's not based on a pre-existing property.
What's it called?
Shiren the Wanderer.
Shiren the Wanderer. Okay. Dig White Pikmin. There you go. I mean, I could give it a shot. I could see it being nice.
Although, here's a deep cut for you all. Do you guys remember... Have you guys ever heard of, back in the mid to late 2000s, I think her name was called Inuza the Unemployed Ninja?
I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of that one, no.
It sounds...
I mean, it's another dungeon crawler like the Mystery Dungeon games. It's just something. It's just one name I just immediately remember because I vaguely remember trying it once, and then apparently there was also a sequel which came and went.
Aww.
You guys ever play Away Shuffle Dungeon?
Also
What?
have not. Oh, an Olimar Knight shell.
Oh, a Marnite Shell?
Yeah, what is the Olimar
What?
Knight shell?
Praise the shell, a fossil of an ancient sea inhabitant. It is most desirable despite its unappealing name. In parenthesis, Captain Olimar named it without consulting anyone. He could have at least named it after his faithful spaceship.
I deserve one thing.
After all the
I deserve
work I
some-
do for you.
I deserve some credit on this godforsaken planet.
I'm just here for Lord Helix.
Anyways, the game I mentioned, Away Shuffle Dungeon. It was a DS game, and it
Uh-huh.
had art designed by I think it was Naoto Oshima or Yuji Naka.
Probably Oshima. He was the art guy.
Let me look it up. It was developed by Artoon and Mistwalker.
Okay, that's definitely Oshima then.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't play all of it though.
There we go.
But
Oh, there it is. Got it.
Oh shit! It was written by Hironobu Sakaguchi.
You'll have to remind me what else that
The
person
creator
was.
of Final Fantasy.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh. That's pretty big. That's pretty notable. A yen... I think it's a yen coin or a yuan coin. I believe it's a yen coin. Of unknown merit.
I think that's
What's-
supposed to be Yui.
What can you tell us about the unknown merit, Mr.
yes.
Hype Man?
Go for it, hype.
It's a coin. How long does it need to load?
Well, you know it. You know very down. Oh my lord.
Okay. Decades of toil
Sorry, go
with
ahead.
nose to the grindstone, insulting others swallowed without a hiccup. Such is the life of a salaried man. This name will not be remembered. His family will not understand. But if the result bears out his efforts, that is enough. Now, nose to the grindstone, drone!
Oh. That escalated.
I mean, it kind of does look like one of those millstones from Donkey Kong Country.
Kind of.
Like you just put a beaver in the middle of it, and it'll just
Be
work
fine.
fine.
And then I'll get some more purple Pikmin, and we'll be a-okay. Behold the
The
hype.
Crystal King! Oh shit! We gotta beat him up! He's got
We
the
gotta beat him up
seventh,
before he heals himself every single freaking turn.
He's got the no, not the Crystal Star, the Star Spirit card.
Aw. Yeah, how does that work? How does it go? Hype?
Collectors of a rare, assemble! This is a one-of-a-kind specimen of a unique crystal life form. Proof? True collectors need no proof. This romantic piece could be yours today.
Nice. And huzzah, they're out. See? Super convenient. Now we're back up to 92 Pikmin. We are a-okay. Let's get out of here.
Who cares about what we lose, so long as we get more?
Let's get out of here.
George, they're on to us! And off they ride. Sub-level 5. This is a...
Let's get out of here.
I actually believe, because of how many few treasures there are, I believe this actually is one of the deeper dungeons of the base game.
It's got 10 floors.
Oh boy.
And it's not even that's not even the most subsections of a dungeon.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, just stay tuned for the Wistful Wilds. Oh, no.
I'd imagine
Retreat.
at least one of the last few sessions we're going to be doing is just going to be exclusively one dungeon.
It's gonna come close. Okay, purple. Where are my purples? Oh, that's handy. Oh, neat.
purples!
Eat quieter. God.
You know, I've been feeling in the mood for purples.
Purple
like
is my favorite
purple.
flavor.
Now. Oh yeah, this really only works if they land right on top of them. Okay.
Isn't there a strategy where you could attack their eye stalks, or am I just thinking of that one enemy?
No, that's still a strategy for taking out Bulblax. They'll get stunned if you hit them right in the eye.
Really? Oh,
Retreat.
Yeah.
Retreat!
Danger! Oh,
But it is something you could do. But again, until the birth of Lock-On, it's more trouble than it's worth to try and go for that strategy specifically.
Right. More often than not, you're just better off bum rushing them.
Yeah. And a bamboo shoot.
the anxious route.
Tell me.
Well, first off, let it show the map.
There you go.
Anywho, a quick growing plant, good for garden hobbyists or for a snack. Use it however you see fit.
Just don't leave it alone for too long, otherwise your entire kingdom will pretty much be inaccessible to the outside.
It will be 100% of it.
And you'll have to reset your save file if that happens.
Just like Star Wars Outlaws.
I don't get that joke because I'm not
So-
a Star Wars movie.
Somebody. Oh no.
No, Jeffrey.
So what you just
okay.
what you just witnessed from Jeffrey just then, unless we saved him.
No, we saved him.
Oh, cool. So what you almost witnessed from Jeffrey there, Iki. So Ubisoft is working on this game has been working on this game. It's done, technically. Called Star Wars Outlaws. Basically, their usual formula, like, some stealth, some action, mostly character-driven.
But this
story
time
and
with
stuff.
Star Wars and cowboys. Mm-hmm.
Let's just say
Kind
the
of.
most noteworthy thing on our circles that Did You Know Gaming had to take a sponsorship for that specific game and made a whole documentary out of it when it wasn't even out yet.
Yeah, and
That
unfortunately,
sounds terrible.
and unfortunately, there's still not really a whole lot to talk about because. So, for about kill.
Don't get too close.
Let me guess, it's because Ubisoft have no idea what they're doing.
Correct. They don't have a lot of people there who are working that know what they're doing because they keep firing all the ones that do. Rest in peace, Rabbids versus Mario. Oh my lord. Anywho.
Listen, Soliana made the right move to leave that burning ship while it was still burning.
Totally fair. So, when you buy Star Wars Outlaws, you have the option of purchasing either the base edition. Now we run. The base edition for your typical. I think they're charging $70 because of course they are.
$70
But-
for Star Wars?
For the base game too.
Ew.
And that's not counting all the alternate versions you can get that can cost upwards of triple digits.
Because
That's
again,
disgusting.
Ubisoft's doing that thing where nowadays people think that AAA games should actually cost $70 as opposed to $60 because there's so much quality. Fire.
Oh gosh!
Speaking of quality AAA, can we talk about Concord?
Not yet. Trust me. That
That can wait.
Maybe
that will
later.
listen.
Maybe.
No, that'll be the Iki. That'll be the showstopper. For now, we need we need to have the appetizer.
What do
So
you mean
basically,
showstopper? There's no show to it.
so problem was that when you buy Star Wars Outlaws, you can pay extra money to be able to get your hands on it for 3 days early access. So part of the benefit is you get to play more than everyone else, which I think is still dumb. Sacrifice some whites. I need more purple. I need more purples than whites in the long run. Anywho. Hype, what is this old bony friend?
The Colossal Fossil.
Cute, but what is it, Hype?
A colossal fossil for collectors of bone. Bones this big make bone houses seem not so crazy.
Aw. Fair enough. I mean, I could probably live in one of those if I wanted to, be like Doug for a week. have my own Skeletor throne. Anyway, you could buy this extra version of Star Wars Outlaws. Someone land on his back already today. Thank you.
He's right there!
Also, please get them out of there.
They're okay. Anywho, so
Yeah, they're okay. They just got third-degree burns.
I can take it. So anyway, the issue was that people who bought that Icky, they woke up to a very nasty surprise earlier this week when Ubisoft had to send them an email, basically tail between their legs, saying, "We're sorry,
Not ready yet.
we're sorry, we fucked up. You've been playing this game for your 3 extra days. However, in prepping the game for launch, because, fun fact by the way, if you're paying for early access, you're basically paying to be a beta tester. That's exactly how developers look at this is, during those 3 extra days when everybody had their early hands on it, they were looking for any bug fixes and stuff, and apparently, one of the bug fixes that they found was there's actually a progression stopping bug in the game at a later point in its campaign.
Ow.
And now they were able to patch it out. However, first hype, the Eternal Emerald Eye.
A stone with a subtle twinkle that grants harmony, stability, and tranquility to the beholder.
Dormammu, I've come
Anyway,
to
something
bargain.
about Star Wars.
It just reminded me of the time stone. But final floor actually, not 10 floors, 7
already
floors.
here.
Well, basically, they woke up and they got an email saying, "Hey, in order to fix this bug, you kind of need to restart your entire save file
Oh.
because there's no way that we, at this point, our best programmers on this project don't know how to fix it without having a clean save file to work from. So, for some people who played those three days over 16 hours, all their save file was basically debunked now and couldn't be used anymore. And someone also
And that
questioned,
made the Bulblax angry.
Bulblax want to eat.
but the Bulblax from Pikmin 1 was not ready to face the Pikmin 2 purple Pikmin. I
Oh
love how
God, what
dramatic
did I get
his
myself
death
into?
is. I love how stupidly dramatic his death is.
I am shocked that it took us this long to get this particular upgrade.
Yeah, me too. My initial report indicates the giant Bulblax spat out some sort of object. And Olimar's thinking to himself, it was that easy all along.
And he's also thinking to himself, that's a lot. That Bulblax was a lot smaller than the last one I fought.
It's probably going to take me at least 2 more games to actually address this. Oh, don't roll your eyes at me. I'll store it for you. We'll figure out what this thing does later. But basically, yeah. Because then it also brought to question, Nikki, what the hell did they pay an extra $40 to $50 for if they couldn't even get the early access experience that they paid for? Because now they're basically no better off than people who just bought it on day one launch and have to start from a brand new save file. It was a whole... It's been a whole shit show right now. And of course, Ubisoft is not offering any compensation or, refunds.
I don't know whether to blame that on Ubisoft or on Star Wars.
I don't know.
I don't like either of them.
I don't know whether to blame the people. Forged Courage. I don't know whether to blame the people themselves. Like, why are you still buying into this from Ubisoft when it's not the Mario vs. Rabbids stuff? You know it's always, like, sketchy content quality at best. This guy is super useful because for all this time, I have been needing to worry about my suit being flammable.
So anyways, thus Forged Courage, a heat-resistant alloy forged in the fires of justice and passion. Wear it and feel courageous burn! You have nothing to fear! Due to horrid ventilation, this is not suited for sweaty beings.
Aww.
Well, that sucks. I get awful sweaty under pressure.
Now, don't make the same dumb mistake I made in my first playthrough and think that you're out of the clear now that you've finished the big boss. There's still one more treasure you need to get.
Yep.
Ooh, is that a gyroid?
That is.
Now you know why Logan had the foresight to bring a couple of blue Pikmin with him.
Well, not even blue Pikmin. Blue Pikmin aren't necessary for this part, but we do need reds. Lots of reds.
Well, there's also
That one's
water.
taking a sip of the water! Get him out of there!
Oh, because basically I'm not gonna bring them all. I'm just gonna, with my Scorch Guard, I can walk up here. I can walk up here just. I can walk up here just. It's because they have geometry. I don't know what to tell you.
Because they're bumps and they're...
Over here. Yellow, you stay over here.
Okay.
Now the rest of you. So yeah, anyway, that's why hype. We don't support Ubisoft unless we know for a fact the people behind it know what they're doing.
Because everything is on fire at Ubisoft.
Go ahead. Sorry about that hype.
Hello, welcome to Ubisoft, where dreams come to die.
I could see that actually happening. where it's the
Elminate, take your money.
You know what? No. You know what it is? It would be that exact same scene from what was that YouTuber's name again?
Well, that's what he was describing, the Skeletor bit there. The gyroid.
It would pretty much be that, but it's dubbed in French.
The gyroid bust. This looks exactly like the gyroids that have become so popular on planet Hugatate. Its pitiful expression is beloved by the Hugatate youth.
Does Animal Crossing take place on Hocotate?
Or better
No,
yet,
it doesn't.
Does Hocotate take place on Animal Crossing?
No, it does not take place on Hocotate, but Olimar does come from Hocotate.
What did you say there?
No, not necessarily.
Aww.
What did you just say? Should I start running now?
I'm gonna start running. Anyway, I spent a little bit more time collecting more bitter and just collected more spicy and bitter nectar. So
Good on ya, because you're gonna need it for next part.
yep. Stay tuned, everybody. For we have at least two more parts ahead of us. Both of which are going to be taking place in the most
Threatening area of the game.
yeah, I would say the most ambitious and challenging area of the game with end game level threats. And stop nipping at the. I wish when this rocket went flying, it would actually send that little.
It just
thing flying.
incinerate that thing.
Maybe not incinerate, but at least knock it back. But anyway, so yeah. Next up, we're gonna go and focus on our mission to collect every treasure, and if we're lucky, maybe also find Louie.
Maybe.
Because adult's still out there somewhere.
Whoever this is, I want Hype to read for them because it's been too long, and I want to hear Hype do one of these emails. Gosh darn it!
I want to hear his voice more often.
If it's a spam message, I'll laugh. Oh
yeah, my allowance doubled. It's all thanks to my papa. After all, he's the great captain. But where in the world would he be able to come home, huh?
I'm trying.
I'm not upset, it's
my
fine!
God, am I trying, my boy?
I know.
It's a hard knock life.
For me. For me. Again, Nintendo's most tragic hero, and I love him. So,
And it's only going to get harder, ladies and gentlemen, for next time we tune in to Elmar's exploits of capitalistic endeavors. We are entering the wistful wild.
Yeah, stay tuned, everybody.
Till next time, everybody.